take the fall. I'll be alright. Everything that you're going through will be alright. Even the lonely nights and all you're holding to, it'll be alright. Everything that you're going through will be alright. Everything, it'll be alright. Hey, hey, happy Sunday, people, my people. Let me tell y'all something. I went to church today. Oh, before y'all even ask, you know why I got the mask on. I don't like, I want my mouth fixed. And that's one of my prayers. I want my mouth fixed before I start. Sometimes I pull it down, but y'all know most of the time I leave it up. But y'all, I went to church today and had all my granddaughters, all 6 granddaughters with me. And that's a blessing that I don't have to force these girls to go to church or try to sweet talk them into going to church. They just want to go. They love the Lord and they love everything about church and anything that's talking about God and the Bible. And so they be getting me up sometimes. So we just go and we have a great time. We just had us a little nice eating, as you could tell. Little baby done wasted it on me here a little bit. But we had a nice little eating. My son brought us some stuff from Wendy's. I hope I didn't even. My son brought us some stuff from Wendy's, and I ain't cooked no Sunday dinner yet, but it's coming, y'all. I'm gonna get back to cooking my Sunday dinners. Yeah, I forgot what I named the topic of this. Who can help me out? But yeah, we already ate Sunday dinner and stuff, and so I said I'm coming home, find me a football game, and just relax some and prepare for the new week coming in. In my preparing for the new week coming in, I begin to think about you can do better. You know, you can do good. It's a lot of people that are locked up, sicker than what they need to be, and some that's in the ground that could have chose to do better. And while we are able to, we can choose to do better. And that thing was on my mind because a lot of times won't nobody tell you. In this day and age, you can't tell people to do better because they get mad with you. Oh my God, they get mad with you. If you try to encourage them or anything, they don't want no encouragement these days. They don't want you telling them nothing. Everybody is just like, this is how I am and this is how I'm going to always be. This is how I'm going to stay. But you don't have to stay like that. It's okay to let people help you because you can choose to do better if you want to do better. You could choose to have better if you want to have better. Just like my situation, what I'm in, what I've been going through in this last year. I come home today and somebody didn't beat my trailer up even more. Like they put dents in my trailer. I'm going to show y'all. Hold up. So you see them dents and stuff there? While I was in church, they come out here and they beat my trailer in. You see that? They beat it in all the way through there. Now, I could choose to act the fool, act the monkey, get so upset that I don't do nothing but raise my blood pressure, become so possessive about it that, I just get out of character and all that. But no, I'm choosing to do better. These people, they're going to do what they want to do. And I'm going to do what God allows me to do. I'm choosing to do better. I'm choosing to respond better to things like this. It's all in our hands how we handle stuff. And yes, I will try to do what I can as far as making reports and stuff. But outside of the criminal side of that, just choosing to do better. They may have tried to steal my joy for the day, but I'm not going to let it. Because there's so many other things that I need to be taken care of in life. Don't become distracted by everything that's going on around you. Because the one thing I want you to remember is that you do still have life and you're still able to get up and do a lot of things that you do want to do. So even when this bad stuff comes, just don't forget about it. Deal with it, but keep living. Choose to do better. I was looking at this funeral today. One of my cousins, little cousins, long distance cousins, passed away. And I was watching her funeral online. And I called my little 6 granddaughters I said, come here, let me show y'all this funeral. Because I want them to know at a young age that you gotta make a choice if you want to be a good person or a bad person. And if you do be a bad person while you're still able, you can choose to do better. You can choose to turn that thing around instead of staying in those type situations and environments. And so we looked at this young woman, 23 years old, gang violence. Here in small towns, gang violence, home invasion. 23 years old. And that thing it hurts on the inside of me because I'm sitting back like, she's not going to get the opportunity to choose better and do better. And I don't know how many people were trying to encourage her along the way, but I just know that she don't got that opportunity now. But some of you have that opportunity now to choose to do better. You don't have to participate in everything that everybody else is doing. If you know everybody is doing something that can hurt somebody or bring somebody down, whether it be mentally, physically, you don't have to choose to participate in that. If this connection will work. The thing in this day and age, because nobody wants to be told what to do or encouraged any, we see a lot of this. What was once in the big cities is now in the smaller cities and towns. And I would just say, even if it's a lot of people around you, choose to do better. You don't have to participate in like these criminal acts or trying to get people to hurt themselves. You know why bullies bully? Bullies bully because they hate themselves, and therefore they want you to hate yourself too. You know, some people get off on your pain. They get off on your pain. And because of that, they'll do everything they can to keep inflicting pain on you. And on me too. I'm not exempt from it. Bullies have one thing in mind, and that's pain. How can I hurt you today? How can I make you hurt yourself today? How can I make you displace your anger and put it onto others? How can I distract you from the good life that you really actually have? But see, the bully gets jealous. When they don't have the life that you have, they get jealous. They don't feel like you deserve anything that you have. And that's why they don't choose to do better. Because it makes them look at themselves. See, people who choose to do better, they don't mind examining themselves. They don't mind getting constructive criticism. They don't mind that. But those who want to know it all, who want to just basically say this world is mine and you got to live by my rules and what I say and do what I say do, those are the ones that will try to hurt you on the sly. If they don't try to hurt you, what they'll do is they will pick on you so bad until you want to hurt yourself. And if that don't work, they'll hire somebody to do it for them. Choose to do better, people. None of us are perfect. None of us are going to be excluded from good and bad things happening to us. Even the bad people get bad stuff happening to them. But we do have choices out here. There is a decision today that you can make that can not only change your life, but change somebody else's life too. Just think, if only one person out of all those people that were charged in that home invasion, if that one person would have stood up and said, no, y'all, you know this ain't right. We don't need to do this. We might cause pain to the family. A chain reaction of pain. If one person would have stood up and said something against that, it probably could have made a difference. Or at least that person did stand for what was right. Even if it didn't make a difference right then, it may have made a difference later on in life. We gotta keep choosing the better things out here. Crime does not get you nowhere. Today the preacher was preaching, and he was talking about how good money lasts longer than bad money. And he has said that the people who made their money the wrong way and through stuff like lotteries and this was just an example he was giving y'all, so don't blow up about it, okay? He said, like, the dope dealers, they were spending all, making all this money, got all this money coming in, but that money didn't last long, because the more they had coming in, the more they had to pay out to lawyers. They had to, do time in prison away from family members, pay restitution, got to pay drug taxes and all that stuff. And so the drug dealers, they really didn't make the money that they want to make. Now, however, in some places, it may seem good and they may seem like they're getting away with it. But what's real is they probably not. They probably not getting away with it. That bad money is not going to last long. And the more money, the more problems. When people come in on you, it's because they know what you got. Somebody knew what that girl had. They knew. And they took advantage of what they knew. And that's how it is in this world that we're living in now. I'm sorry, I still feel bad about that. Seeing, y'all, 23-year-old, she's laying at most beautiful casket, like a girly girl casket, And to hear that girl screaming, that's my sister laying there. That's my sister. That is. Let's do better. Let's do better. If we know things is wrong and we hear people planning and plotting on somebody else, let's not join in that mess. Let that mess go. Do right. We got a whole generation, different generations coming up that need to know better, because this technology stuff is teaching them and it's making them think that they indestructible, like they can't be touched. But baby, you can be touched. You might not get touched by the one that need to touch you, but you can be touched. That's one thing that I'm learning. It don't matter how popular you think you are or how many weapons you got, you can be touched from any angle. You can be touched. So let's just choose to do better. My heart just really going out to the family right now, because I know the family well. And while we're sitting in church, somebody sent up something, and another person had died. So you see, time is not waiting on you to say for a right moment to do right. There is no right moment to do the right thing. You just have to get yourself together and do it. There's never going to be a good time to do it. You just have to do it. That's why I was looking at me yesterday washing them clothes, y'all. I was so happy to see myself out washing clothes because I hadn't done that in months. I can't wait for my back to get right. I can't wait for a lot of these diseases that I have to get right. I have to get up and do what I can do now. Okay? My sister made a point last night. I was talking to her. She said, Lord, people just be talking about their illnesses all the time and seem like they be, just using it as a pity story. And I said, yeah, they sure do. I said, but you know what? I don't mind boasting in my illnesses when I'm giving God the glory for it. So I don't mind that. Now, see, if I was sitting back and won't doing nothing, then yeah, that would be a problem. But see, when you boast in your afflictions, knowing that it is God that's carrying you, that's a good thing to give God all that glory. Because I know it was him carrying me yesterday up at that laundromat. Y'all. And I enjoyed it. It was like finally out doing something. And to God be the glory. Y'all know I thought my back was going to hurt. So far, my back is not hurting. I'm doing fine. But see, I had to make that choice to do better. Instead of sitting around waiting for a family member to come around and do it for me, I had to just put it down on myself. Look, girl, there ain't going to ever be a right time to get up and just at least try. And I did it. Oh, y'all, my nose itch. Oh, try to get off cameras. Oh, gosh. Y'all, hold up a minute. Oh, my nose started itching. Oh, I don't know what that was from. But anyway, there is never going to be a right time. So you got to get this thing, whatever it is you want to do in life, you got to get out and do it now. I ain't talking about putting no panic or anxiety with it. I'm saying just go for it. Go for the good things in life. I got a whole home here that looks like crap. From one end to the other. Not by my choice, not by my doing. But I sat there last week and I prayed with God. I said, I just want to be normal. Well, what do normal people do when their home looks like crap? Simple things. Work on it. Now, I don't know if I can do a lot with these dents they didn't put in my trailer, but I can work on what I can work on the inside. I can try to make this the place that I want it to be for as long as God allows me to. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm choosing to do better. This is my normal. It ain't a new normal. It ain't an old normal. It's just normal, everyday life. You got a home. You got to fix it how you want to fix it. If you don't like how it is, then you get up and do better. Change it. You don't like how something is, change it. And in my case, I told y'all, because a lot of things in my home is I got people breaking in on me and stuff every day and doing things to me, my home, and, my physical body. But even in that, I just have to continue doing the best I can. Doing better. See, let me boast a little bit on that. God been good to me. He been too good to me for me to sit back and just be like, I'm a victim on paper, but I'm victorious in the spirit. Okay? Because see, God been too good. Sit back. If you ever been through a lot of bad stuff in your life, then you know that this too gonna pass. And you know there's gonna come a time when you look back and you want to say, hey, I gave it all I had. Despite what came my way, I gave it all I had. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in that process of where I'm giving it what God has given me, and that's grace and mercy. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to do better. I'm going to choose to do better and just do as much as I can. And another good thing about that is when you find and you keep yourself busy with the good things in life, you don't have time to be out here in other people's business. You don't have no time to waste picking on people or taking from other people or turn somebody else's stuff down. Because if we really tend to ourselves and tend to the assignments that God has given us to help other people, you don't have time wasted. You have time used wisely and good. That's good timing. It's worth the rest. See, the wicked can't rest, but that's good timing. Whenever I be finishing a day's work or something, I want to sleep. I want to rest because I feel good about the things that I've done. But the wicked can't. They can sleep, but it ain't all that. Anyways, just do better. So where y'all watching from? Y'all, I have my little hair done. Look at it. Now, if you notice, I tried to show y'all yesterday. You might can see it good now. So I don't know what they did to my hair while I was sleeping. I don't know, but today I was like, I'm finna wear my natural hair out. Okay. And so I tried to roll it, and I've got all these different lengths. So whatever they did to my hair, they took a lot of my length. They took a lot of it. See? But you know what? Even in this, I'm going to tell y'all what I did. As bad as I hated that this happened to my hair and happened to me, I said, I can't just sit back and I see what they did, and I'm not okay with what they did. I looked at it and I said, well, this is what I got to work with now. What can I do? So I began to look at it, and I said, you know what? I can roll it in layers. I can roll it in layers. So that's what I did. I rolled it in layers to wear to church. Look at there. But my true length is like down to here, except for where they took it. I rolled it and I wore it in layers today, and I didn't actually mess it up because my granddaughter Destiny had put me on one of these. Y'all know this is our best friend. Us ponytail lovers, this is our best friend right here. One of them ties, boy. We love our ties. Now see, look at this side. This side here got done the same way. They only left this little bit hanging. And it happened. Nothing I can do about it. I know one day justice gonna be served. I know it's coming one day. I don't know when, but I'm believing God. And I'm gonna choose to do better. Till I get where I need to be. Look at that little short pony. Little short pony. I love me a ponytail, y'all. But I'm gonna keep on doing what I gotta do to stay positive and to keep going, because I gotta drop some weight. I did not like my numbers yesterday. I don't know if those were real numbers or that scale was messed up, or either I didn't gain 60 pounds this year. In this year, since January. Gained about 60 pounds. I do feel like it too, though. And it has been a challenge, being that I don't have a kitchen and a sink, and I don't have running water, and a lot of things that I don't have that I had before this stuff started happening to me. Before these people started, trying to run me out of my town, out of my home. I had everything I needed. But now I don't have those things, and so it do put a little bit of stress on me, and I can say that most of my weight went straight to my belly. It went to my belly, and I can feel it. I'm like, girl, in my face too. This year has been very different. I'm still gonna do better. I still got 3 months left in this year to do the right thing. Yes. To do the right thing. I'm gonna do it. Y'all, I got 5 more minutes on here with y'all. What y'all up to on this beautiful Sunday? What y'all up to? I do not see nobody in my chat. Why y'all don't chat with me? Chat with me. See, this here my downfall right here too. Ooh, I am not. Y'all saw the extras. I ain't trying to give away. You know, I got an addiction to food. Okay, and I think it's worse. I need to do another talk on this, but I'm gonna say a little bit of it right now. I think it's worse to have a food addiction and be a picky eater. And that's where a lot of my trouble start coming in at being that picky eater. I want this. I want it this way. I want it that way. Y'all, I am picky like that. I didn't realize how bad I was until like last year. I realized that I just wanted things done a certain way and have always had my way until I couldn't get things done my way. I didn't realize how bad that was. So even though I'm sleepy, y'all. Even though in the midst of these attacks, I'm learning a lot about me. The good sides of me and the bad side. And that food addiction thing is horrible. Because I binge eat. I might not eat but one time a day. But when I eat, good God, I eat. Or if I eat 2 times a day, I'll eat like a lot of snacks in between. It seems like when I do manage to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like I have all these extra snacks in between there too. And the snacking is the biggest thing with me because I love snacking. I love them cakes now, little Debbie cakes. I ain't never liked no little Debbie like that. But now I feel like I need about 5, 6 of her cakes just to get me going. You know, like some people gotta have coffee. I feel like I gotta have a little Debbie cake to get me going. Or a bag of Lay's to get me going. Or something greasy, some French fries. I love potatoes. Oh my God. And so when I get into my picky food mode, it's like I might eat the same thing for a whole about 4 weeks. About 4 weeks, I'll have the same thing to eat over and over and over and over again until I get tired of it. So in all this, I'm learning to do better. My healthy food journey is going to start tomorrow. Oh, I didn't do my nails for church. I forgot about them. But, and like I say, look, and my healthy food journey is going to start tomorrow. Hopefully, I just don't want to buy any more cakes. But I guess I can document it on here. I don't want to buy any more cakes. I don't want to be stuck like this just eating chips. And it's easier said than done because I've done it before, but it didn't last. I fasted off of eating sweets. Okay, tired, y'all. For 21 days. And as soon as day 22 got here, whole cabinet full. Sweets, chips. Couldn't wait to eat them. So I didn't learn nothing off that fast except for I don't have patience when it comes to food. And that I feel like that's a sin the way I've been doing food. It's a downfall. Yup. All this time I thought I was eating good and I was eating good, all right, eating myself sick. Y'all ask me where these yawns come from all of a sudden. Okay, usually, let me check my thing. No, I left it in the house. Usually when I start getting really tired like that, sometimes them beams can be hitting toward my way, and it make me real sleepy and drowsy. But however, I don't have my tester out here today, so I don't know. I might go take a picture before I go in the house. And I might post it up here on YouTube. But dang, I done messed my hair up. Now my hair was rolled real pretty this morning for church. So would y'all like to hear about my food chronicles, about this food addiction? I don't mind sharing, because I know there's many other people out there just like me. We just get into what we like. We just eat what we like instead of what we need. And when we start eating what we need, we can do that for about 3 or 4 weeks. But we go back. It's discipline. I don't have discipline like I used to have when it come down to food. Before, I used to be very mindful of what I was eating. And I was like that for years. But now it's just like, let me eat this, let me eat that. Okay, y'all. So I did started all this yawning and stuff, and I'm so sorry. But I'm finna go up in here. I just pray they ain't put no chemicals out, no strong smells. Sister be having breathing trouble. I'm sleepy. So again, this is where I live right here. I live in this mobile home, and it was not like, I didn't even have no rust on my trailer. Y'all know that? I didn't have mobile home or any of that stuff until I started going through this harassment thing. Now it's like, in 2 years top, I've never seen it look this bad. Never. In 2 years. And again, it could have been longer than 2 years. They took a nice home, inside and out. My home was so nice on the inside, y'all. Some areas had not even been lived in. You hear me? In my home, because I live by myself, and my grandkids, they would stay in one area. I look at it now and it's like, but I'm gonna fix up my little areas, and I'm gonna share with y'all what it looks like. I thought about getting some of those sticker things. Like, it's not real panel and stuff, but if your walls is okay, it's like a sticker that you could put up there on the wall. Big pallet stickers for like the living rooms and stuff. I thought about getting some of those. Try to make the walls look a little better in there. Yes, water loves me. Yes, this alkaline loves me. Yes, water loves me. For I'm gonna drink some in a few minutes. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm finna get all peace, love, happiness. Thank y'all for watching and everything. Y'all be sure to give me some feedback. Talk to me when I be on here. I don't mind any questions y'all be having. Y'all just want to talk about a certain conversation. I do not mind. Look, I need to socialize more online and offline. So just let me know what y'all want to talk about. If you want to hear more about what I'm going through with these harassment stuffs, I wonder what would happen if I just started calling them good people. They might turn good. Possibly. So, Y'all want to talk about this, the food addiction? I do want to do the food documentary though, because y'all will see that like stuff like this. I had Wendy's today. Like I gotta get the discipline. And I have to carry my sleep apnea equipment with me places, because the people that was breaking in my house, they messed up my hoses and stuff, and so now I just carry it on with me. Thank God it's portable. So my life has changed big time. Everything I do now has changed. I went from eating good to eating bad stuff now. Come on now, I can't just talk about the good and not the bad. I went from being able to leave stuff at home, and now I try to pack everything that I feel like is important to me into this little pocketbook. I went from wearing nice clothes to I tore it off earlier. Well, here's some of it right here. To wearing clothes that they take and do this to and put holes in my clothes. And so I stopped buying clothes. It's a whole journey. It's a whole process. And so the stretch belly I got is valid. Went from working out 6 days a week to working out. Well, the good workouts. I'm going to say, to be honest, I ain't stopped working out. It's just the workouts that I was doing. What I was doing before this started was way better than what I do now. I just do the stepper, so I'm still technically moving and stuff, but it's not like the aggressive stuff I was doing before. We'll talk about that though. Y'all the one let me jump up and start talking again. Let me sing y'all a song. Going out. In case some of you didn't get to church today, I'm going to tell you that everything that you going through is going to be all right. Everything that you're going through will be all right. Even the children who strayed away, they'll be all right. Everything that you're going through will be all right. Everything, it'll be all right. Okay. That's gonna be around. Shut my bad. In a little while. And I'll see Jesus descending from the sky. The dead in Christ, they all shall rise. I'm going home to see Jesus around the throne of high. These them good oldie songs. What's the name? Y'all, I didn't got started. Let me give you another one. One more and that's gonna be it. Oh my goodness. God is no, that's not gonna come out right. My portion, and God is. He's my all in all. God is is the joy and the strength in my life. He moves all pain and misery stripes. He promised to keep me, never to leave me. For shorty, gotta keep on leaning on the everlasting. I'm gonna stay right here till he comes back. And then that part just go, woo. God is. I cannot sing loud as I want to. But my neighbor's sure enough gonna raise Cain. God is my all and all. Thank you very much, people. I love y'all. Go be great. This is your week. You have the power to choose and do better. Even if everybody else don't want to do better, you do better. Peace, love, happiness.